This video will show you how to easily replace the circuit board, the PCB, on the Rheem RTX36 tankless water heater. I typically have seen the following codes that tell me it needs to be replaced: H103, P018, S103, P036, or R446. I've had the RTX36 for 5 years and have replaced the PCB 4 times. I always keep a spare on hand. The replacement should take not more than 15 minutes. To get the spare PCB, I put the Amazon link on the screen. The last time I bought one, it was about $60. If there is another source, I haven't found it. It may help that the name of the circuit board is Ecosmart CB QC MEDLRG, which is a control board for the Eco 182427. Here is the tag that was stuck onto the bag that it came in. The tools that you'll need are a flashlight, preferably one you don't have to hold, a medium Phillips screwdriver, a bowl to put the screws in, and the new circuit board. If you have large fingers like me, you'll also need some needle nose pliers. Critically important before we begin is turn off the power to the tankless water heater. So let's get started. First, remove the plastic silver knob by simply pulling it directly away from the unit. The top of the metal cover has 3 screws. Yours may have 2 or 4. The screws are recessed a little, so you may need to kind of look for them from the side. Unscrew all those top screws and put them in a bowl. The bottom of the metal cover should swing out to you, and then lift the metal cover up. It's possible your metal cover is secured differently, but it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. After the cover is off, you should see the heating tubes and the box that holds in the PCB. On the RTX36, it's on the right with the display where the knob was. This black box holds the circuit board that we're replacing. There are 4 screws which need to be unscrewed so that the cover of the PCB box can be opened. After those screws are removed, just pull the cover off, which will expose the circuit board. Along the top and right side, there are some wires that need to be removed. You may want to take a picture of them before you remove them to ensure you can get them put back in the right spots. They are color-coded, but some colors are used twice. There are 5 along the top and 3 on the right side. It's best not to pull these out by the wires. Using your small fingers or fingernails or the needle nose pliers, each one should be removed from the circuit board and pushed aside. After these 8 wire groups have been removed, you unscrew the circuit board by unscrewing 3 screws indicated in the video. As a side note, to help me remove the 3 wire groups on the right, I unscrewed the PCB first. That gives me easier access to them. The new PCB, shown here, should not be handled at all until you're sure you've grounded yourself. Even tiny sparks can ruin the board, and ground your tools too. Before you install the new PCB, make sure you look at the jumpers in the bottom left corner. Since I have an RTX36, I have to make sure that the jumpers indicated 36kW have the jumper installed next to it. I've never received a new PCB where that jumper was in the correct position, so be sure to adjust that accordingly before replacing it in the unit. At this point, just reverse the steps you used to remove the circuit board and reattach the cables. In the video right here, I'm putting in the 4 pages that accompany the new circuit board. Thanks for following along. I hope this helped you out.